Mustafa sir, can we start, sir? Participant Suhas sir, am I audible?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
yes,
Yes,
please.
you are
Suhas
audible.
sir, okay.
Here,
Sir, Mustafa sir, can we start, sir? Thank
here,
you, sir. Thank you very much.
absolutely.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Sir. As you know that you have been the part of all the programs. You are the part of our journey, sir. So far, this is 21st program. Successfully, we have already completed 20 programs of NEP orientation and sensitization. As you were the resource persons in most of the programs, so you are the very important contributor in the success of our MMTTC center. Uh, Sir, one line about participants, sir. They are assistant professors, associate professors, lecturers working in different colleges and universities of India. Sir, they are very much interactive and responsive, and they are responding to the questions of the resource persons. They are interacting with the resource persons. Most of the time, they are on mute mode. As in, when you will ask them, then only they will open their mic, sir, or they will open their camera. So it is at your disposal, sir. If you will ask them to open cameras, they are ready to open and they are opening, sir. They are responding. They are very dedicated and committed teachers of higher education. Sir, this is my fifth program as an NEP coordinator, and luckily, in all the programs, my participants are very good. Uh, so now they know the etiquettes of online teaching and learning. Um, Now, participants, we were waiting for Professor MN Muhammad Mustafa, sir. Uh, Actually, his session was on second day, but due to some emergency at his home, his session was changed, replaced by Professor Sajid Jamal, sir. And now today he is with us. He does not need any introduction. He's a very famous person in the field of education, teacher education especially. And Professor Mustafa sir is currently working as professor in the Department of Education, Central University of Kerala. Sir has the experience of more than 3 decades in the teaching and learning and administration. As far as sir's academic qualifications are concerned, sir is MSc Zoology from University of Calicut. Sir is MSc in Psychology from Madras University. Sir is MA Sociology from University of Calicut. Sir is MAd and BEd from University of Calicut. And then after that, sir has also completed his PhD, doctorate degree in education from University of Calicut. After seeing these degrees, you might have observed that there are 4 or 5 masters sir has completed. And sir has successfully worked as Dean School of Education, University of Kerala. Sir has, along with this deanship, sir has also shouldered various other important responsibilities in the University of Kerala. Like one of the responsibilities sir has shouldered successfully is Director IQAC, Central University of Kerala. Sir has also worked as Coordinator NRC, Central University of Kerala, Director Center for Life Skills Education, Central University of Kerala, former Controller of Examination, Central University of Kerala. He has worked as Controller of Examination also. He is also the former Director of School of Distance Education, University of Calicut. Uh, Sir has worked as member of Academic Council, Central University of Kerala, former convener of Maulana Abul Kalam University of Calicut, member of Council for Teacher Education, many more responsibilities. What not he has done. He has been on many positions and successfully shouldered many administrative responsibilities, a very sought after resource person in our country. You will find, and he has also launched many programs on SWAM portal, on life skills. Wherever there is a program on life skills, you will find Professor Mustafa sir, a very dedicated teacher, a very good human being, a very good administrator, a very good teacher. Sir, we are very much grateful to you. Even at your family, your father is ill, and you have accepted our invitation, and you are here present online. Thank you very much for your time, sir. Sir will deliver participants his lecture on one of the very important topics of NEP orientation and sensitization program, life skills. And I hope the students will enjoy and participate as they have participated in other resource persons lecture. With these words, I would like to invite Professor Mustafa sir. Over to you, sir.
Thank you so much for the very lengthy and warm words about me. And Muhammad Shakir's Professor G. And most of the things which I perceive it as responsibility attributed and gift of God upon me. And my dear friends, looking on, see, at the very outset, I would like to extend my sincere gratitude to the MMTC, HRDC, Aligarh Muslim University, and my friends at Aligarh Muslim University, and all the human resources that rendered upon for the successful completion of this 28th NEP sensitization program. And thank you for inviting me for this program. And as Sir has told, in fact, my session was on the second day, but due to some exigency, I have to move to my hometown. And now, thank you for that rearrangement of the program. I know that the participants of AMU, HRDC, MMTC are very vibrant and very, very cordial and inquisitive also. So while looking from the extreme south state of India, from the extreme north side, I feel looking through the Google window, beautiful and handsome petals of an inflorescence. So I have great appreciation on your enthusiasm and involvement of this program. And my sincere request to all of you, if at least some of you can, on your video, it will be a very, very helpful. It will give a catalytic effect for me to propel on my deliberation on this particular topic. I request, if otherwise no issues, yeah, thank you, Suhas Roy, sir, for responding me at the CC my appeal. Thank you so much. So, Deepika ji, thank you so much. Then, yes, Dr. Abdul Basit ji, thank you so much. And that face is familiar to me, Dr. Abdul Basit.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I am from Kerala.
Yeah, yes, of course. Then I request one Kudot Prasada ji, Mohammad Dani sir, Dawood Ahmad ji, Saurabh Kumar ji, Neha Koshla ji, then Prabha Pant, thank you so much, madam, for responding to me. Samir Chandra ji, yes, 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 please, those who are all able to do. So all of you know that it is afternoon session. Afternoon session, the only responsibility of the resource person is to accelerate the sleeping tendency of participants. That I will assure you, I will do in a very, very commendable manner. Dr. Azad Ali ji, please open your video mode. Yeah, madam, please. Yes. So if you feel to, at any cost, in any exigency, if you feel to off, you can off, no problem. Huh? But let me have, this will give me a kind of a catalytic effect so that I can little bit, see, involve much in the deliberation rather than talking to the Google window profile. So since we are all organismic teachers, we are very much fond of interacting with the human body, human mind, and human face. And there is no eye contact and all. You cannot have eye contact with each participants and all, but you can have face contact with the participants. So don't waste, I'm not wasting much of your precious time. Straight away, I will be deliberating on the topic. The topic is, as you know, life skills across curriculum. And as visualized by NEP, NEP is giving much importance to the life skills approach to learning and life skills approach to teaching. It directly talk about life skills in 2, 3, or 4 situations. The entire document, 469-page document, directly talk about life skills in 3 or 4 contexts, but indirectly, the main idea of the curriculum transaction when it's talking about at any level, the main focus is on life skill integrated approach in curriculum transaction. So that we have to dig out. And now my presentation will be what is this life skills approach to pedagogy, and how we will be able to integrate life skills, what are the 10 core life skills, then how we will be able to integrate. So these are the 3 minimal objective of this session. I will try to justify my statement of aim. So my dear friends, what is our aim? As faculty members of higher education, what is our aim? Prabha Pandji, can you open a discussion on looking into the slide, which is self-explanatory? Please unmute and talk.
So, like when we prepare a student, then he needs to adjust himself in the outside environment, and for that he needs to have proper communication abilities, and how he would be adjusting and how well he is prepared. So I think whatever are the needs of the society today, he should be well versed with and should try to accommodate with all those.
Yeah. So as Suhas Roy sir, we are all agree with that. Our aim as faculty members of higher education is to prepare the students, or to make them understand the specific needs of contemporary society, and prepare these individuals to ready to face the contemporary societal challenges, and prepare them for a better life here. And if with that better life, the society will be growing. And that is why the slogan of internationally, the slogan accepted for university education is that enter to learn, exit to serve. Enter to learn means when a student is enrolling for a 4-year program or 3-year program as an undergraduate student, he or she is entering to learn. And by 3 years of the undergraduate program, he or she must be able to serve. Serve whom? Serve the society, where the bulk of the society had not got an opportunity to learn from the higher education system. So this is the expectation of the university. This is what is called slogan of it. So just to think about our manifold role. And now I am moving to the conceptualization of life skills. This is a picture which represents the nesting behavior of oriole. And another very important bird, very attractive bird, where Salim Ali had his PhD degree with this bird. The bird is called named Baya Weaver or Blosius. And this wonderful nest having long tail with 2 chambers. One chamber is for all the activities, and one chamber is explicitly and specifically I don't know what somebody has raised your hand. What is the reason you want to share anything? Ekramul Kabir. No, okay. So are you comfortable with me? Sir, Roy sir, are you okay with me?
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
sir.
Yeah. So shall we proceed?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, we can.
Yes. So this is the wonderful nesting behavior of the Baya weaver, where the Baya weaver, the young one of the Baya weaver, immediately hatching out after 3-4 days of hatching out from the egg, is able to practice the nesting behavior. Take the case of kitten. The adult mother delivers the kitten and deposits in some places where there is minimum disturbance from others, especially human. So if any disturbance happen due to the olfactory smell mechanism, the mother kitten will be able to catch hold and will deposit in some other place. And these kind of revolving or this kind of movement happens for some 7 or 10 times, and immediately after that, if you observe, you can see that the young one also are performing the same way as an adult mother cat. And let me invite your attention to the great, fantastic, fabulous migration exhibited by a fish named salmon. The adult salmon migrate from Mediterranean Sea and deposit their egg on the river banks of Mediterranean Sea, and fantastically, you will be able to notice that the egg, the young one hatching out from the egg, take immediately after hatching out, take the same path as the adult migrate from the Mediterranean to the river banks and perform the opposite migration, reverse migration. So now I am presenting you the condition of a human baby at the time of birth. Most of the participants are either fathers or mothers, or who have witnessed the post-delivery anecdotes of either in relative or self and all. We are all will be waiting outside the labor room, and the sister announces delivery over. Then if some elders are there, they will ask whether the baby cry or not. If cried, so we are all very happy, because it is an indication of the optimal functioning of respiratory system, and it is an indication of optimal functioning of central nervous system or brain. But what is the capability of a human baby? What are the capabilities of a human baby at the time of birth or immediate days after birth? Anybody? Deepika Joshi ji?
Yes, sir.
Sir, he
Yeah,
can eat.
what are the manifestations a human baby can execute immediately after birth? Or the
Sir, he
following?
can eat the mother's milk after immediate birth. And
Yeah, the suckling the mother's milk, but that too with the assistance by a mother. But what is the immediate manifestation that a child execute after birth?
Sir, he or she put his fingers within mouth.
Putting fingers within mouth immediately after birth.
Sir, he moves the body and then he tries to move his hands towards mouth.
Absolutely. So one thing is, as Sir Salim Masood sir told, it is suckling behavior, crying, then uncoordinated movements of the hand and all, leg. And
sir, he also takes breathing by his nose or mouth. So
no, I'm asking about the physiological. I'm not talking about the external manifestations. I'm talking, not the physiological. And you can see that immediate closing and all without any control coordinated manner, the baby can close and open the eyelashes. So these are the limited manifestations a human baby can perform. And but so the other animals other than human animal, They can exhibit in a rudimentary manner, at least in a miniature manner, all the manifestations of their adult. And because in all other species, other than Homo sapiens, largely it is governed and regulated and enhanced by instinct behavior, which is regulating the entire work. But in the case of human, all the manifestations are being provided or enhanced by a phenomenon named learning. That is the more learning through social interaction. It is for enhancing this learning. We are from where this learning takes place. So primarily from the home, this learning takes place in an informal manner. But later on, society understands that the home alone cannot be do or execute the entire things capable for a human individual. And that is why at a particular point, the society has instituted a mechanism named formal education. And this formal education primarily starts from the schooling. So the intention or the aim upon which the school is instituted, so as to facilitate the fullest development of the individual, by heart, by head, by hand. That is why it is called the objectives of education is called the development of 3 A's: head, hand, and heart. And it is our envisioning that this 12 years of rigorous training in a formal education system will make the individual capable of leading a successful life. But due to some artifact and institutional bureaucracy, what happened? The formal education system or school or education institutions are not able to fulfill these objectives as envisioned. And this was a question for the societal explorations. And further on exploration, the society came up with another healing mechanism for this would happen. One of the healing mechanism for such kind of an emergency is nothing but the life skills education. So my point up to this time is, in human, the behavior is manifested by learning through social interaction. All the other animals other than human being, it is governed by instinct behavior. Human individual is very, very helpless entity at the time of birth. It is the extended, elongated, lengthy childhood period that make the individual for the fullest potential development. And this is being enabled by the formal education system, that is by enrolling to a school or enrolling to an institution. But the institutional life goes in one direction and the main life outside the institution goes in another direction. And this mismatch happened in order to facilitate what is in order to facilitate what had happened, there developed a mechanism named life skills or life skills education, and so as to regain what is lost in the formal education system, by providing a transformational enrichment program through life skills the society tried to receive or recoup what is blockage or what problem had actually. Sorry for the interruption. No, some technical which happened. Huh? Now it's okay now. Are you audible?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. So now see now the life skill education or life skill is not at all a new concept. It is there. See, as and when the society evolved, but as progression of the society, different connotations or different style of life skills are required. And the nature of the life skill, the way how it is articulated, all varies according to context. That is one thing. Another very important thing, this slide, it is representing the 3A of success of an individual. And I will explain what this. Ascription means, as a result of our birth in a family, we ascribe certain things. Am I correct? You please respond to me.
Yes.
When see, all the things which we are getting as a result of the birth of an individual in a family is called ascription. But your ascription alone do not determine the success of the individual. So if ascription determine the success of an individual, all the great personalities, all the personalities or the individuals live in aristocratic family and well contributed person's son or daughter might have successful in their life. But some of them terribly failed to contribute anything. And second aspect is attribute. On the basis of this ascription, society will attribute so many positive and negative to you. Say, for example, if you got birth in a particular family, so where your father is a civil service officer, so all that glory will be contributing or attributing to your next generation. And society will describe you in terms of the father, in terms of the son of your father and all. But or if you belongs to a what is antisocial, a person who is antisocial, exhibiting antisocial behavior, so that negative attribution will be there from society. But this both ascription and attribution will not determine, or it will not determine the success of the individual. But the last A, named attitude. Attitude determines altitude. So what I wish to tell you is, a life skill alone do not bring about the wholesome development of an individual. But life skills function along with the cash. Cash. What is cash? You know cash? Cash. What is cash? Cash here is knowledge, attitude, skill, and habit. Knowledge, attitude, skill, and habit. So life skills are the basic skills that is required for any professional, any individual at any stage of lifespan. Are you okay with me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So if you are comfortable, if you are satisfied, and if you have no problem, you in your chat box you type Y, or if you have any issues, or if you are not comfortable, you type N. So please, are you okay? Then you can type Y, or else you please type N. Yeah. Yes. Y. Yes. Y. Suhas Roy. Y. Dawood Ahmad. Y. Come on. Come on. Yeah. Let me get a feedback from your side. Yeah. Okay. Yes. Neha Khushiha. Neha Koshal. Okay. Sorry. Why? So this is the conceptualization of life skills. And now, as I told you, each society has evolved with or come up with the interpretation on life skills, about life skills, and listed out many life skills, etc. And life skills, in that sense, it is nothing but learning about self and wisdom of life. And in the evolution, and in the successive evolution, we could able to find out that WHO 1996 come up with 10 life skills under 3 umbrellas, like social skills, thinking skills, emotional skills. Now, after understanding life skills, now we are moving to different types of life skills, or different life skills. I will be trying to, for the next 55 minutes, I will be trying to present you a nutshell of what are these the 10 life skills. So if you have these 10 life skills, it will be a booster for, or it will be a basic platform for your life to be happy. You will be a successful businessman. So you require, you should require what is needed for the essential skills that is there in that particular field. But that essential skill should build up on these basic life skills, and we will be seeing one by one. And the first skill is self-awareness. What is self-awareness? Self-awareness is observing yourself and recognizing your feelings. And if you have the ability to recognize, the feelings, then develop an ability to build a vocabulary of expressing the feelings. So if you have the ability to observe yourself and recognize your feeling. Say, for example, you are attending the program now, and some of you feel terribly tired. Or are you able to identify what cause for my tiredness now? And in your college, you are having jealous. Jealous is a negative emotion. And some of you will not interact with a third person, another person. What make or what inhibit my interaction to the other person? And if you are able to identify, develop the relationship between thought, feeling, and reaction. So, for example, now I am having a jealousy over a person, one of my colleagues. So, what make this jealousy? That is what is the thought process. And my feeling is towards him is the second aspect. And as a result of this, so many actions will take place. How I will react to the actions of a second person is my ability to react. So these three are the fundamental basis of a human behavior or skill named self-awareness. The ability to understand my thought, how it affects my feeling, and how I used to react to a action from a second. So if you are having a self-awareness, you will be able to understand your strength, weakness, opportunities, and threat or challenges. Are we really? That is what is this exercise is called inside outside. Your inside inner feeling is to be, or inner strength to be given or expressed out. Inner qualities are very important. A girl child is visiting a fairy tale market and all for some festival and all. She is noticing different balloon sellers. And she could able to notice bunches of balloons, purple, orange, yellow, green. But she fails to notice any black balloon. So finally, she could able to observe some black balloons in a corner. One salesman or balloon seller is selling black balloon in that. So with all kind of astonishment, this girl is running towards this balloon seller and asks, uncle, will this balloon fly? Then the balloon seller, the old man replies that, my dear girl, it is not the color of the balloon that helped the balloon to propel, but the gas inside the balloon that helped the balloon to propel far heights. So, my dear friends, when you are assessing yourself as a component of the self-awareness, it is not your external features are much important, but your internal qualities are important. And this is what is called the SOC analysis or SWOT analysis, which can be used as a very important instrument in enhancing self-awareness. So you are all already aware of the SWOT analysis. You think so? Are you aware of this?
Yes.
sir.
Where you had done this SWOT analysis?
For making a mission and vision of an institution,
Yeah.
we can use this SWOT analysis.
Yes. Where you had categorically the National Assessment and Accreditation Council ask for the assessment of the SOC analysis of the institution, where strength, opportunities, weakness, and threats. So what is strength? Strength is positive internal. What are all my positive internal aspects? That is attributed as the strength of the individual. It is not the external or the physical or physiological factors. But how will you psychologically perceive your positive that exists within? That are called strength of the individual. We have assessed the strength of the institution and submitted a report to the NAC. This is the SOC analysis of the institution. So the institution having this positive aspect, that, this, etc. And the second aspect is weakness. Weakness means negative within. What are all negative? Am I emotionally outbursting individual? Am I not able to talk with others? Am I persistently looking forward a single individual? And all that negative within is called the weaknesses. And opportunities are the positive external. It is not internal, but it is external. Say, for example, I am so and so. Are you getting, no? Are you okay with me? Please.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, since your video mode is not on, I am not able to understand from your face and all. No problem, Dr. Basitji, I am not enforcing you, but I am expressing my feeling. That's it.
Excuse me, sir. Just a second. Sorry to interrupt you. Actually, when we are using our videos, then your voice is vibrating. So for that matter, we have to keep it in other mode.
No, I have to stop my video. That's what you are telling.
If
No, sir.
many videos are on, then it's creating problem.
Yeah, okay. Now, you please don't on your video. Okay, no problem, no issues. Okay, fine. Okay then. Some come back. What I told. Yes. So coming to the opportunity, opportunities are positive external. Positive external in the sense that, see, I have all these positive internal qualities and negative internal. But I am having a friend who is ready to listen to me. That is a positive opportunity for me. So what are my opportunities? My parents are very, very, very understandable. My teacher is very, very understandable as far as student is concerned. My spouse is ready to listen my problems. He or she is a clinical psychologist. So all that positive aspect which contribute to your growth of your personality are attributed as opportunities. Then threats. Threats means the negative external. In your institution, your principal sometimes may become an opportunity as well as a threat for your personal growth. So the SWOT analysis is an instrument for assessing, for enabling, or for improving the self-awareness. Hope you understood. And Now, see, I'll give you a small exercise. A small exercise. Take a piece of paper and draw this picture. She's telling, draw me. Okay, I will give 2 minutes. Jaldi, jaldi. No need to draw in a very perfect like Picasso or Raja Ravi Verma and all, not needed. It's depend upon your capacity. You draw this diagram. Hope all are doing.
Done.
You have completed? All of you completed?
Yes, sir.
Anybody, please? Show that picture. Roy sir. Yeah, little bit up. Yeah, very nice, very nice. Yeah. Oh my God, Prabhaji, super. Deepika ji, I'm not able to. It's not visible. Yeah. Yes. Now it is okay. Oh, wonderful. Anybody? Masid ji? Okay. Now, okay, this exercise is over. I appreciate, and so you can have an appreciation on your shoulder. Yeah, good. Yes. Now close your eyes. Dr. Sabina ji, close your eyes. All please close your eyes. Then close your. I don't know. It's intellectual honesty. You have to close your eyes. I cannot test and if it's an offline session, I will make sure that everybody close your eyes. Then think about your face. Just visualize your face, your forehead, your eyes, your eyelashes, your nose, your chin, cheek, lip. Yeah, all kind of the entire part on your face for 1 or 2 minutes. And in the same paper, at the other side, please open your eyes and draw your face. Yes. Yes, finished. Finished or not? IG, Prabhaji,
Yes,
what
sir.
happened? Show your face, which you have drawn.
It's not complete.
Yeah, please complete. I'll give 2 more minutes. Complete? Completed? Completed or not?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, please show. Please. Yeah, please. No problem. You just show your the diagram which you had drawn. No issues. No. Please show the diagram. Prabhaji.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, please show.
Is this one?
Yeah. So this is the real kind of situation of all of us. We are able to draw an external picture within 2 minutes, at least in an optimal manner, but we fails to understand our face. We fails to understand ourselves and depict the most important part of our body, that is face, which we decorate with the powder, then all the creams and all, for at least for 20 minutes in a day. We are not able to represent our face. So self-awareness is the most important act. This is why that balloon seller told my girl, it is not the color of the balloon that helped the balloon to propel up. It is the gas inside the balloon that helped the balloon to propel. So therefore, we must train ourselves to develop the self-awareness. And if self-awareness is there, all the skills will be, self-awareness is essential for enhancing all the other skills. So therefore, self-awareness is treated as the mother skills, which will supply or which will contribute to all the other skills. And when self-awareness, if you are aware in yourself, if you are aware of yourself, the second component of self-awareness is self-analysis. Self-analysis. The picture is very, very clear. You must analyze yourself. If you are a cat, the reflection should represent not as a lion, but as a cat. But the problem is that some of us, generally, some of us are cat, but we feel as if lion. And some of us are rat, but we feel as if insects. So self-analysis is the capacity to recognize the strength, feeling pride, and seeing yourself, an individual, in a positive light. And it is the ability, also the ability to laugh at, sometimes to laugh at ourselves. So as represented in them. Then the next component, where after self-analysis is over, we must be able to disclose, however small, however the divergent, however deviant from the normality. Deviant not in a negative connotation, I am talking in a positive connotation. And whatever it may be, my style, this is my style, this is myself, and I am here. So like that self-disclosure. See this diagram, my dear friends. So it is a candle inside a transparent vessel. But the transparent vessel, even the candle is very, very, very simple, very light, and it spreads its light. It spreads its light in a beautiful manner. That is what is called self-disclosure. So are we able to disclose ourselves to our students, to our parents, to our spouse, to our colleagues, to our boss, to our principal, to our higher authorities, etc.? It's very important. Then if you are starting while doing this, these two, it's very important. So when you are making self-analysis and self-disclosure, don't feel dissatisfied thinking that I'm not having this particular thing, he is having that particular thing, she is having these particular things, and all. Unnecessary comparison is not meaningful, because the largest bird, which is having a 300 pound in weight, cannot fly. This is the learning. This is the learning. This is the learning. A largest bird, ostrich, having 300 pounds in weight, is not able to fly, and it is not bestowed with the minimal or essential feature named capacity to fly. But the hummingbird, which is very, very tiny, but it can fly to heights and heights due to the frequency of the oscillation of the wings. But it is very, very small. So, and my dear friends, when we are comparing, we should understand that all of us are gifted with some sort of strength in life. There is no meaning in looking into others' plate and feel dissatisfaction. But enjoy your meals in the fullest form. That is what is the message of this. And after that, see, I'm taking much time on self-awareness because it is self-awareness is the mother skill. And if we are not able to develop the self-awareness, we will not be in a we will not be in a position to see go further. So after the self disclosure, then next comes the celebrate the self. You forget about the entire thing which I'm telling or I'm discussing with you in this session. But never ever forget this concept. Celebrate yourself. Anybody in this world who had contributed or who had put a signature of their own, they were celebrating with their self or actualizing their self. One man, young man, visited Bombay railway station, the present Mumbai railway station. And the station master told, you are not permitted to come to the enter into the railway station platform by wearing a suit. So from that day onwards, this gentleman's, this boy's mood was for celebrating himself for wearing suits and coats and all. And that is why the great men India ever had, Bhimarao Ramji Ambedkar, she participated, attended the London Roundtable Conference wearing a suit. He was denied and he was curtailed. He was restricted, but he never compromised on celebrating himself. And at the other end, one young man was looking to a scene and looking to an anecdote or looking to an event at near to Vaiga on the Vaiga river. One lady is not able to come up from the surface, and she is drying the head frequently and keeping the hands like this and keeping her body in the water bed, under the water. And this young man could able to, in the long vicinity, this young man could able to understand that this fellow is, this sister or this old lady is having only one dhoti to wear. And at that time, she taking the suit and wrapping it and throwing it away to the banks of the waves of the Vaiga river, this man. From there onwards, this man started celebrating himself by wearing a single dhoti, none other than the only one Mahatma of the world, Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi, turned into Mahatma Gandhi. So, my dear friends, any person who had contributed to the world's destiny by putting their own signature, it is nothing but they were celebrating their self. So, my dear friends, try to start to celebrate yourself. So, while celebrating yourself, the another skill is required, empathy. Empathy, I don't want to make much on. So, there are four connotations: empathy, sympathy, empathy, and antipathy. Empathy means neutral. So I am never, anything happens, no. If a child got fainted, no, he is not my student, my class student. It's I am not the tutor of that batch. So that is what is called empathy. Whatever it may be, whatever happens, let us go and all. It do not affect me. There is war at Ukraine. There is, oh, why I have to bother about that war? It is there at Russia, Ukraine. and millions and hundreds of people are getting killed at the Gaza, then I feel, no, why I have to bother? I am in Kerala. I am in safe and see good position. So this is what is called empathy. Then sympathy. Next concept is called sympathy. Oh, people are dying at Ukraine and Gaza. So this kind of a nominal level of a. Then another is antipathy. Antipathy is without considering others, it's walking through the chest of others. In speaking, literally speaking. Hope you are able to understand, Roy sir. Then, so empathy means taking the perspectives of others and can feel like them. This is the empathy. This empathy turned the prince of Kapilavastu, the prince of Kapilavastu, Siddhartha, into Gautama Buddha. This empathy turned a girl, an adolescent girl, came to India from Algeria and turned as Mother Teresa. This empathy turned a father priest, Father Daniel, who devoted his life in dealing with, in curing the leprosy and all. So this empathy that made Nelson Mandela as the father of nation of South Africa. And you can see when these are all big perspective. So in a classroom, when a student approaches with a grievance or student approaches with a problem, how you are taking that problem, whether you are imposing your idea, whether you are able to perceive this issue by stepping into their shoes, is what is called empathy. So the second life skill is empathy, and the third one is communication. So you have now self-awareness, you are empathetic in nature, and now you have to communicate to others. Communication is a very important skill that is required for an individual for success in social life. So my dear friends, I'm just putting, for communication, I'm putting a question, and we'll try to explore to find out the answer for that question, and we will clear what is communication. Why we have 2 ears and 1 mouth? A simple question. So communication is the ability to talk about your feeling, and it also the ability to listen to others, and its ability to distinguish between what someone does or says and our own reactions and judgments about it. And it is sending I message instead of blame. So when you are sending, I will illustrate with one example. In the principal convened a meeting. So you are a principal present in a wonderful manner, principal present 10 ideas. If you have any dispute, disagreement on a third idea or fourth idea, fourth suggestion, you have to communicate your statement not at all in a disagreement manner, but stating that, sir, your idea is good, but I have a connotation on this. I have a different vision on this. I have a different perspective. So is there any chance for this? This is what is called I message. And now, so when you are communicating and all, a lot of responsibility will be attributing to you. So in order to manifest, or in order to fulfill, or in order to perform that responsibilities, you need critical thinking. So I will cite one example. Today morning, I am coming from my hometown. We are all waiting for the token issued by the counter, police counter for the auto rickshaw and all. And it is a very, very crowd because it is a prominent train which comes from south to the extreme north of the state. So immediately all will be hiring for auto and all. So a gentleman along with his spouse, standing near to me, they were criticizing on this habit, this practice of issuing token to other. In fact, this token system has evolved because this is to have an optimal hiring mechanism, optimal amount to be levied. It is so to facilitate the travelers. And a little bit rush was there because a little bit rush was there because all the available auto had gone with the travelers and all. So that kind of a criticism is not critical thinking, but it is negative and critical. But it's not critical thinking. It is not simply negative thinking. That one steamboat was demonstrated, like this example, steamboat was demonstrated along the river of Hudson. Then all the people gathered there told, no, it will not work. It will not start. Then it started. Then immediately after all the people assembled, they told, okay, it started, but it will never stop. This is what is called a negative criticism. But critical thinking is assessing a problem, understanding, evaluate viewpoints, and solve the problems in an insightful manner by analyzing the entire experiences in an objective manner. And that is what is critical thinking as a skill. And the another skill is, life skill is creative thinking. Initially, I introduced the nest of and I talked. You might have listened and you might have seen the thousands of bioweaver bird nest, thousands of nests. But the interesting is that all these thousands nests are one and similar in nature. But the engineer or the designer who constructed, who designed your house, your uncle's house, your in-laws house, maybe the one and same, but no two houses are of same type. It is because of the creativity. Creativity is the watchword, or creativity is the tool that helped the human being to progress up to this level. To progress up to this level. So creative. So as teachers of higher education, we should promote creative thinking among children rather than promoting Control-C, Control-V culture, copy-paste culture. So in submitting assignment, in insisting the other seminar projects and all, so let the innovative idea, let the own contribution, let the original ideas comes. So where fluency, flexibility, originality, and novelty are the watchwords. For that, very important conceptualization is freedom to express and freedom for thinking. Where freedom to express is there, creativity will be here. But our classrooms are becoming like a prison where cognitive impositions are the practice. So, my dear friends, try to have outbox thinking. Try to have, outbox thinking. Try to have try to become as an experimental pedagogue, then the issue of all these problems will be solved. Then now, see, you have critical thinking, creative thinking. Now we have to acquire another very important skill named problem solving. Why? Because life is problem facing and problem solving. We will finish one problem, settle one problem, and take rest. Then another problem will happen. It's a series of problem facing and problems. Life is a struggle. And if you go through this example, this anecdote, this is one biology teacher with the original specimens and all, demonstrating the metamorphosis of butterfly. Metamorphosis of butterfly. And at this stage, the cocoon stage, the teacher is saying that the inside the organism, due to lack of space, it seems it is suffocated. It's become so turbulent and troublesome inside. It's not able to withstand there. And after describing the peculiar hardship at this stage, the teacher is going walking towards the blackboard and drawing the picture of this stage. Then one boy feels, so it will be okay if I helped this moth to come out from the cocoon. And he took his needle and pricked the cocoon of this moth. What will happen? What will happen, Prabhaji? Nothing but the end of the cycle, or there will not be any more, life will not be there. So life is struggle. Each struggle at a particular stage is for the next stage. So prepare for the next stage. Not critically blame about the struggles that is there in the present stage. Because it is through this struggle that you will be refined. Diamond was a small stone, but after a long kind of hardship, kind of thing, survival only, this stone is turned into a diamond. And the pearl is the product of the struggle that Perna viridis, Indian pearl oyster, has taken to overcome the itching as a result of the sand grain that enter into the mantle of the Pindata, Perna viridis or Pindata indica that has happened. So, and finally, we will get a pearl. So therefore, problem facing and problem solving skill is very important for the growth. So it is only through growth only the problem solving ability. It is through problem solving only the pupil's growth can be facilitated. Then I'm presenting you some steps for problem solving. Define the problem, devise a strategy, carry out the strategy, evaluate the progress, define the problem. So I feel so tensed today. What is your problem? That I don't know. So we are not able to define. But we should have the skill in defining the problem. Then devise a strategy to overcome this problem. Then carry out that strategy. Then experiment that strategy. Then at a particular point, you analyze, you evaluate what is the progress attained. Whether it is okay, go ahead with the same strategy. Or if it is not okay, then formulate another strategy. So while problem solving, there are a few barriers that restrict problem solving. One is egocentric thinking. I am the teacher. I am the supervisor. I am the head. I am the vice chancellor. I am the parent. I am the senior. So I am the husband. I am the uncle. I am the elder one. So all these kind of power structure gives a kind of egocentric thinking. This egocentric thinking is a barrier to problem solving. So when problems happen, be empathetic in approach so that you will be able to settle down the problems. Then the second barrier is social conditioning. We have our own fixation related to the different roles of the society. Say, for example, I have my notion of a husband, which I imitated or which I acquired from my father and mother, the husband and wife relationship. So if I am approaching my wife, my spouse, with the same kind of a fixed behavior or fixed conditioning, which is there for me, I cannot move ahead to settle the problem. Then the third is group thinking. You are ready to compromise with the principal, but the faculty council, when you come to the staff room, they will tell you, no, 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 no. Never compromise now. If you compromise now, throughout your professional life, you have to compromise. Like that, they will exert some kind of pressures. That is what is called group thinking. Then another skill, very important skill, is decision making. Decision making is for problem solving. So we are all here because of the decision what we had taken. In life, we have to take a lot of decisions in terms of career, in terms of marriage, in terms of buying house, in terms of buying in terms of buying simple purchasing simple things to big things, in terms of dealing with the very minute things in the life to larger kind of things. So for taking before taking right decision, you have to relax before taking. Be positive and motivate yourself. So I have the ability. I have the ability. I am not so poor. I am also having something. And identify the problem by taking in a close look at it. List the various choices available at hand. Then contemplate on all possible solutions. Consider negative as well as positive outcomes of the solution. Then decide what is your priority and important to you, and make the final decision with confidence and all. Then I am presenting you a decision-making wheel. So sort out the choices available, the consequences of each choice, then how you value, then the feeling, then take more information from others, then who can decide on, who can help you, then take the decision, then assess the decision. This is what is called the decision-making wheel. And my dear friends, my question is, in decision-making, are you having the habit of the blue tablet or white tablet, red tablet? Whether the consequence, analyzing the consequences that decide that determine the decision making, or your feeling or emotions rules a decision making. And why decision making? Are you a competing shark in your institution? If you analyze closely, or in your life, in many situations, if you analyze, you can see there are certain life positions. So the question is, are you a competing shark? Shark, what will do? For shark, relationship are low priority. Shark not hesitate to be aggressive to resolve a conflict. Shark have, I need to win. Then shark are highly goal oriented. Then are you a competing shark or an avoiding turtle? What is the nature of the turtle? Any problems happen, turtle intrude, withdraw from the situation. Are you withdrawing from the problematic situation, or how much you can withdraw? Or are you an accommodating teddy bear? What is the peculiarity of teddy bear? Teddy bear, if I take my daughter's teddy bear and put in my bedroom, teddy bear will come there. And when we are going out for an out program, so if we are putting this teddy bear inside the car, teddy bear is coming ready to come there. And if that is without any kind of a, then, or are you a compromising fox? What is the peculiarity of a fox? 50-50. 50 you take and 50 myself. So this is what is called a compromising fox. Or are you a collaborative owl? What is the peculiarity of owl? Collaborative owl can rotate its neck 360 degree and can see from far away place. And so when a problem happens in life, right, the question is, are you an aggressive shark, or an avoiding turtle, or an accommodating teddy bear, or a compromising fox, or a collaborative owl? Try to become a collaborative owl. So in life, it is not always be moving front, moving forward is victory, because this game itself learns us that sometimes victory is with those who move backward. So therefore, try to understand. Then if this is not secret, then if all these life skills you are applying, and even then you will not have satisfaction in life and all, some problems may happen. Then you develop the two skills named coping with emotions and coping with the stress. So coping with emotions and coping with the stress, you cannot have a zero stress situation in life, because we are living in a society where there is a lot of pressures, and a lot of problems will be there. And therefore, what we can do is develop positive coping mechanisms, and a positive coping mechanism of mechanism like exercise, guided imagery, relaxation method, involving spiritual prayers, nature walk, or see, it is brain dump. Brain dump. Brain dump means if you feel so exhausted with the stress, take a paper and write whatever you feel on that paper, so that it will reduce your stress little bit. Or listen to music and share to your friends, and all these are the skills reducing mechanism. So ultimately, my dear friends, you can see that the successful journey of a train will not it's determined largely not by the handsome appearance of loco pilot, or the color of the bogie will not determine, but it is statistically, it is largely determined by the safe and secured fitting of the rail. So the life journey, the life skills are in the place of the rails. So I wish you will be able to enjoy with your life. And life is, what is life then? Life is nothing but an intermittent gap between one inhale and an exhale. So make your life so happy, and extend your life to others to make their life more happy. So thank you so much for this very interactive and passionate listening to me. And once again, I extend my gratitude to the Aligarh Muslim University family. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Anybody wish to talk anything or any questions? Anybody from the HRDC? Okay. So then, can I stop here and leave?
Yes, sir.
Okay then. Thank you so much.